Thousands will be marking this National Day of Racial Healing throughout the U.S.
Now, leaders in the Kalamazoo community say they hope this day builds on racial justice and dismantles discrimination and racism. News Channel 3 Maria Serrano joining us live outside the Kalamazoo State Theater right now. Maria, tonight a live audience will be celebrating with a nonprofit and community-based movement to turn around and address the effects of racism.
Yeah, good morning to you both, Kirk and Kristen, and that actually starts at 6 p.m. right here at the State Theater. I can tell you that we can expect several things, a panel performance and presentation, but also local performances from artists. And, you know, News Channel 3 got a chance to speak to Kalamazoo leaders about the importance of today. And they said, you know, actually the president of the NAACP's Kalamazoo branch said this day is important to address racism and to talk about the healing, hurt, and harm caused by it. Wendy Fields of the NAACP says the work has to be intentional and done on a daily basis for it to have an impact, because if it's not, she says it's just any other day. She says it's important to fight racism and combat it in every aspect, in education, health, and the criminal justice system. I asked Fields about how the state and dynamic has changed since George Floyd's death and most recently the murder of Patrick Lyoya in Grand Rapids, killed at the hands of a police officer.
With George Floyd and other cases that have happened, I would have hoped we'd be further down the road. Given all of that came out of there, the crying, the coming together, the praying together, the standing together, but yet we still have the systemic racism that's embedded in our system that has not necessarily changed.
The Radical Healing event starts right at 6 again at the Kalamazoo State Theater. I can also tell you it ends right at 9:30. You can expect music, performances, and a live presentation.
Today, of course, is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It is the only holiday considered a federal day of service. And tonight, West Michigan volunteers are dedicating their time to their own communities. News Channel 3's Autumn Pitcher is joining us live in Kalamazoo to tell us what this day means to them. Autumn.
Yes, I spoke to several people today who wanted to focus their day on helping and serving others, much like Martin Luther King Jr. did his whole life. Hundreds of volunteers across Kalamazoo lined up at Griffin Place today to participate in a community-wide day of service to highlight Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy.
We have people working outside, cleaning up nature preserves, people working at animal shelters.
Some of them are wool. Some of them are the heavier fleece.
Today, Julie Cosgrove dedicated her time organizing dog clothes at the Southwest Michigan SPCA Animal Shelter. She's thankful for the example Dr. King set.
I believe that we all need to be of service, and I believe he devoted much of his life to convincing us that we needed to be.
Cosgrove says the day has opened her eyes to the local organizations who are in need of help.
And I've never been here before, so seeing the puppies is great.
Volunteering on MLK Day is a tradition for Jason Colvin and his coworkers.
Go wherever's needed and you know, spend some time helping out.
Today, he helped paint SLD Reed, a specialized language development center in Portage.
The idea is do whatever you can, and as long as you're doing something, I think we're all moving forward in the right direction.
Kelly Bard is proud to honor Dr. King by giving her time to the community.
It's like one of my favorite days of the year as an office, to be able to go out and be with people and the people I work with and do something other than work but give back to our community.
To top off the day, dozens gathered at the Kalamazoo Transportation Center for a commemorative walk to Dr. King, which included several community members speaking to his life.
Really take that moment to leave and spread out and hopefully carry that hope out into our broader community.
The day finished with a wreath-laying ceremony and a song to help celebrate Martin Luther King Jr.'s life.